Alright. Oh, Blue Wolf. Oh, no, there he is. He's connected.
There we go.
All right.
Hey, he's back.
So, Katarina, man. Somebody really, Blaze Blue really doesn't like Katarina.
Blaze Blue must not like Katarina.
She's pretty nuts in low elo. Best thing, Katarina with a black shield on it. Just game over, man. Game over, man. Alright. Evelyn. Yeah, Evelyn's a good band.
Evelyn is actually a really strong band. And we've been talking about that all night, so holy cow.
I have to go play it now, so I like you.
Open.
Alright. Renekton. Baby. So let's thinking about the last couple of games. What do you reckon are the things that these guys should be thinking about when they're playing in this game? What are the lessons that can be learned?
Since apparently there was toxicity in last game, just have fun. Don't be awesome to each other. Because a couple guys, I hate to do it, but a couple guys just earned their way onto the perma ban from Battle Arena list. Because they were arguing in Twitch chat over stuff, and so disappointing to have to do it, but alright, I'll add that to the dock. Is that a oh, the Tarek troll?
Jungle Tarek.
He trolls me with Tarek a lot. I'm gonna play Tarek and show you who the boss is. Okay, he's not gonna play Tarek. Let's all be honest for a second, he's not gonna play Tarek.
It'd be good if he did. I'd give him props.
Docs. Which one's
So I guess from my perspective,
yeah, he just picked
Cho'Gath. It's nice. I'm a big fan of Cho'Gath.
That's not Google.
So I guess from my perspective, the things that I've noticed that these guys need to really work on is just the control of go for objectives. So making the most of the opportunities to go for Dragon in particular, and probably any other thing was warding, deep wards, and consistent ward coverage is probably something that has been a bit lacking. So. Okay, that's a good combo, Nami Jinx, with the bubble and the flame choppers.
Yeah.
He said you snap traps again.
That, and you could get the Tycaler's Blessing, and if you get a Jinx with one reset on the passive with Tycaler's Blessing, you're not gonna escape that. You're gonna be able to pick up a second kill. So it's good. Okay. Is that gonna be a mid lane Gragas then?
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe. Just maybe. It's weird. I only see mid lane Gragas when I go to other regions.
Oh, no, we went for Talon.
Pone, I love you. 2 people just earned permaban status in the first night of OCE Battle Arena. I'd say this morning was a success.
Nice. We love you, Pone. I think, yeah, Ezreal Leona is not a bad combo. I think it's always Twitch actually.
The problem is, you need something. I guess Ezreal can just proc the sunlight passive, but I just don't like Ezreal, honestly.
Yeah, he's just not a great champ at the moment. I think Twitch would have actually been a better choice because once you get the his passive rolling a little bit, it procs the sunlight really easily. So that I think that is a really good combo, and he can position better for when Leona ultimates, especially against Nami. Nami is so vulnerable to Leona ults, like just Leona in general. So yeah, really, I think Twitch would have been a much better pick. Talon versus Cassiopeia.
That's talk about a lane you don't see in the LCS. Man,
Yeah.
we're gonna play Cassiopeia versus Talon this game.
Yeah, I mean, Cerise, her Cassiopeia is like outstanding. So, I mean, I think in some ways, even if it comes down to skill, this guy's gonna have to be really good. I think just in general, I think might be a bit harder for Talon just because Cassiopeia excels at close range. Like if you were right in front of Cassiopeia, that's a bad place to be. Especially since he has to run away. Like he has no escape. So it's probably not. I mean, yeah, he can burst her down. Post 6 though, it's if you get caught out, it's going to be, if you don't manage to get your ultimate off quick enough, it's going to be all over for Talon.
All right, you want to plug your podcast for the last time tonight?
Sure, absolutely. So Oslo Podcast releases once a week on a Friday. We are a oceanic-focused podcast. We have lots of discussion and analysis of the local esports scene. We just had the Winter Regional on the weekend, so that podcast will be coming out tomorrow. So it's going to be a good one. We even had a special guest who you have to listen to find out about. And I have 2 great co-hosts, Clerical Error and Vesp QT, and we just have really good discussion and analysis of the game and of the esports scene here. So make sure you check it out. And you can follow us on Facebook and Twitter, so do that too.
And the other 2 I'd like to talk about are the other 2 podcasts in the Trinity Force Podcast Network I'd like to talk about are the T-Force Proper and the T-Force LCS Rundown. T-Force Proper goes live on Mondays and Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Eastern or 8 a.m. Australian Western Standard Time or 10 a.m. Australian Western Standard or Australian Eastern Standard Time on Tuesday mornings. And then that is a podcast that takes a look at patch notes. They do listener questions. They'll have guests on quite frequently, actually, more often than I wouldn't say more often than not, but they'll have a guest every once in a while. Yeah, I can.
And really good guests. They get Moobbeat from.
And some Carrot
from
Colossus guy
20.
that you might have heard of.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, some guy. But they are Ponophobia, I almost said Dechira, Declawed, Chira, and Dom. God, it's in the morning. Just give me some slack.
We're gonna have to get you a big bucket of like coffee every week. You just dunk your head in it.
I'll have a story after I say this, but the next one I'd like to talk about is the T-Force LCS Rundown. It is your weekly look at the LCS action in the NA and EU regions, and it's host Mott Magorum. I always say their names in a different order. Mott Magorum, Optimus Tom, Serial Box, and Greg Russo. And they take a look at the LCS and fantasy, and they go live on Sunday nights in America at 9 p.m. Eastern, And for you Australian folk, it would be. Oh gosh, what is it?
It's 9 a.m.
I know,
Australian Western Standard Time, 11 a.m. Australian Eastern.
I was doing so good.
You were just doing so well.
I was
it's
doing
all right.
so well, and then I just fell flat.
It's fine.
Fell flat on my
We
face.
still love you anyway. We're a forgiving bunch of people here.
Yeah, actually, Victor Pradley was talking. I was talking to him on Twitter, and he's like, "Anything I could do? I know I'm a common folk, but anything I could do for you?" And I'm like, "Yeah, send a couple Red Bulls from Australia and have them delivered to my house." And he's like, "Well, it'll take about a week to ship, so if you give me your address now, I can get them to you for next week."
Get onto it.
Well, I won't be working till midnight on the night before, like I did last night, so I think we're good.
All right. Just trying to think of what do you think of the Aatrox? Just to go back to the game, Riven Aatrox.
I like the Aatrox pick because the Riven can go aggressive early, and she essentially has to kill him twice. And anytime that you have to kill somebody twice in the early game, you're gonna have a bad time. I'm just not gonna have any music for this last game since basically it's Pentakill, and I don't know what else I can play on here. I can play nice.
You have any badmin?
I do not actually. I used to. I don't know where it is. I might just.
You can actually download. I found out you can actually download all of his songs. The T-Plus
have
hosted all his songs as a big download, a big zip.
I don't know. I might just
it's
pull
like 50
up
songs.
The YouTube playlist of it. 'Cause I don't think I have them on my computer anymore, which is a shame because it's good.
Yep.
Actually, I do. I've got them right here. I have the Yordles and Dead Mouse
You're the
on my
best.
computer. The Yordles and Badministrator on my computer. So I'm just gonna do that.
I always went to click to buy items because I play so much Leona. Whenever I see her in game, I'm just like, that's me.
That's me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on. What's a good song? Why isn't this playing?
Welcome to
See, if I was blue side,
Alright,
I'd
my
actually-
producer, Adam Potophobia Cogswell, just messaged me and said, turn on classical from Pandora or something, and you're so tired, it's hilarious. Thanks, man. I guess
He's
I'll
such
turn
a
on
supportive
some
boss, isn't he?
classical from...
if I was the blue side, I'd even consider going for an invade. I think you've got two knockups, you've got a stun, and if Talon levels his blades,
30 seconds until minions
his
spawn.
rake, you got to slow as well. So that's
for
actually a pretty
studying.
decent in level 1 invade. I don't think they will, but they could. They could have. And compared to that, you've got, Nami's got the knock-up.
Okay, this is fine, I guess.
Jinx has got flame choppers, but you usually go switcheroo pretty straight up. But it's pretty favourable. But alas, they don't.
Minions have spawned.
It's over. Badger, close the stream. I went away. We have vision. I don't know. I like reading all chat. 'Cause all chat's awesome. Except when you're actually in games and people flame. Because flame is lame.
Yeah, don't flame. Flame's just not
I forgot
fun.
to rearrange. Because I was about to say, why does Cassiopeia have a spell thieves in the mid lane? She doesn't. Standard stuff. I'm pretty sure Badger hasn't slept over. I have slept. Top lane Tormented. He actually started Tormented Blades on Aatrox, which is interesting. And here comes the young Udyr invade.
Yeah,
Wait from. Oh man. Oh, he saw him.
that was a nice thing to spot them and spot out by Cho.
Udyr came out of the bush way
Oh.
too early.
The thing about Cho. Okay.
First blood.
Actually,
We got war over red buff.
that Cassiopeia gets the kill in the mid lane.
Oh, hang on, who got the red buff? Who got the red buff?
Victor Bradley got it.
Oh, nice. That was good work.
He got it. Nice.
That's funny. Is he was the one who aggroed the red buff in the first place?
Yep.
And then went chasing after Udyr?
Yep. And
That's
he
quite
ended up picking up the
hilarious.
kill.
All right. So nice aggro up at the top.
Yeah.
And he's playing it well as well. Like, you just got to watch out for...
Yep. I don't know why I picked Talon. That's the spirit. Probably should have started Flask on Talon, if anything. Gives you mana sustain. Someone's low. Oh, in the bottom lane.
Yeah.
Double lands. There's a lot of
Lots of
trading.
aggression on both sides.
There's so much aggression in this game. I like it.
Top lane.
Oh man, one hit, the flash.
Oh.
Oh, the flash rupture misses. It's the silence. It's worth.
Yeah. See, they should be very careful because that Jinx, she's pretty healthy, and if she actually goes into fight. Oh, top lane.
Aatrox dives the Riven.
Yeah, that was a good move. That was probably the smart thing to do.
Yep.
Get an early kill and a set her back.
And you get that Aatrox going. I mean, yeah, it's great that you're keeping the Riven down, but Aatrox is going to be able to do tons of damage in the late game. Mid lane, Talon's continuing to be low. It's already chugged all of his health potions. The Cassiopeia is the Cassiopeia harass is real.
Oh, she's even got a kill. I didn't even notice that she got a kill.
She got first blood actually.
Oh, that's
It was
wow.
a quick one. She kind of just did the whole twin fangs and blow someone
Oh
off
wow.
the
Wow.
bottom
Look at it,
lane.
bot lane.
Nami
So close. Yeah, she
killed
get the
by
sunlight proc.
Ezreal. Oh, but
The barrier,
Ezreal
and he
arcane
jumps
shifts.
onto the flame choppers.
He jumps
That
on
was,
the choppers. Yep. He even has barrier this game. I just noticed that. Always run heal.
Yes. Yeah. And already, Riven's down low. So.
Aatrox is such a lane bully 1-6, and especially against a Riven, he's not gonna be able to do anything. Since he got the first kill, it's basically whoever got the first kill in that top lane was the one that's gonna win the matchup.
Well, I mean, the thing is, like, especially once
I mean, he's doing
Wow.
great damage right now, and Aatrox
she's
should
got
be
the
able to
minion
turn
aggro on her
this.
though.
Yeah. And Bloodwell, Riven still has Ignite. He might
That
actually
was
be
well
able
timed
to
to
win
play with the
this.
shield.
One more hit.
No.
Gets the
Yeah.
flash kill. There you go. That's the whole problem with killing him twice, but she saved her Ignite from the first kill, so that's a good job. Way to turn it back around.
And I think when he came alive as well, he kind of backed off. When
Yeah,
he
he
probably
hesitated a little bit.
Yeah. So I think the hesitation is what got him in the end.
Oh,
And
Zenith Blade lands.
interestingly, neither top laner
Choppers.
has teleport, so that's gonna.
Yeah, this is
Oh,
pretty cool.
bottom lane. Yeah.
And Nami goes down to this bottom lane. We see Udyr coming in. Just coming to say hi. Can we go sit in the bush?
And that's the real problem with Nami versus Leona. Leona's got a lot more aggression, can deal a lot more damage. That's the sunlight proc. Is very difficult. That just does actually a fair bit of damage to her. So she's just too squishy. So I guess the way you'd probably want to deal with it. I'm just trying to think of some nice aggression by Leona there. And,
Top lane, Aatrox and Riven are trading back and forth a little bit, per usual.
yeah.
Rupture misses from
what's he going?
Cho'Gath. They get the stun on the Udyr. Leona's actually going to get fairly low, but no kills are going to come
Here
out
comes
of this.
Cassiopeia.
Oh, Cassiopeia misses the flash. Knocks
But Victor, yep, he's going to get stunned in a sec if he's not careful. Ooh. Talon's moving down to the bottom lane.
Riven
he really
actually
should
wins
push
again.
the turret.
Wins another duel in the top lane. Now that lane's going to start snowballing in Riven's favor.
Yep. How far away was he from his...
Aatrox?
He's Bloodwell. I was wondering how long till his Bloodwell is up.
Oh, it was only half up. It's still got another... looks like 100 seconds on it at least. So there's a chance that Riven can actually kill him again before that comes back up.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. Like, her ultimate is so nasty and that really, you know, once you get past 6, you don't want to try and trade her until you know that your passive is up.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
Wow, that damage on Cassiopeia.
And they trade 1 for 1 in the mid lane.
And that's the thing, like, even though he got a good engage and he jumped on her, just the fact is, she just deals so much damage at point blank range.
Especially if you can hit. The more of the ult blades you can hit, the more damage you deal. It's ridiculous.
Yep. Having said that, she's only like 100 gold ahead of him, so that's actually pretty good.
Oh, I guess I thought that was a thing that I guess just it takes 1 blade. It's not per. I thought that was what it was, but shows how well I know one of the champions I used to play. Anytime that a blade.
No, it's each blade. So yeah, if you
I thought it was
actually
each time the blade moves, Shadow Assault deals.
Yeah, no, it's actually.
Okay, that's worded weird then. Solar Flare comes out. In the bottom lane, they're going to trade back and forth. True Shot Barrage comes through. It's not going to be enough. They're actually going to get the flash kill onto the Jinx. And Bubble lands in the mid lane. Vector Bradley picks up the kill onto Sarais. I don't know what happened. A lot of people.
Basically, so Tally came onto Cassiopeia and she started backing off when she saw that Cho'Gath was coming in. So she just got caught out totally. So yeah, no, that was well-timed gank, and there was, I mean, she was cut off because Cho'Gath came from behind her. So
the Cassiopeia build is interesting. Revolver and Chalice. I think I would have gone double Dorans into Hourglass in this situation, honestly, if I was playing, but let's see what this comes to be, because Talon's got a lot of burst damage, and really the only way you can counter it as a mage is that Hourglass. It's such a crucial item. Or that's going to be such a crucial item in this point. And in the top lane, though, Riven's actually going to probably 1v2 this. Nope, she's got knocked up and
that was well played. Because the thing you had to be careful of is she can do a lot of damage, and once her ult goes up, she's got an execute. So Riven can turn things around pretty quickly, but they managed to get it right. So
they managed to change the CC and all that such.
Leona with a max range.
You seen this blade?
Yeah, always good.
And the ulti comes out and is actually going to pick up a kill towards the Nami, and they're not going to dive underneath the turret for the Leona. Could be a good
So
call.
I actually think they made a mistake, that Leona and Ezreal made a mistake there by, just in the top lane. Might get another kill too.
Flash. Is he going to pick him up with the burn?
Gets away. Is he going to get away?
Bear stance! Bear stance! Bear stance! Oh, he's going to get chased out, and he's going to actually die to minions, probably.
Don't dive. Don't go in after him.
Oh, True Shot Barrage.
Oh,
nope. Here comes Talon. You went the wrong way.
No.
He's going to walk right over top of a ward.
Cassie's coming around now.
Flash. Oh,
he's going to go for it anyway. Talon's going big. Wow, that was
massive. Oh, but he jumps right into the petrifying gaze. And they're actually going to pick up the kill.
There we go.
Go Riven. Riven versus Cho'Gath. Who's going to win?
Riven.
Dinosaur or Sword Lady? Bottom lane, people are getting low. We'll take a look at that here in a second. One more hit.
Wow,
lands,
Victor, that was
slow.
excellent. The timing on that.
Good. Actually, oh, the turret just went down. Never mind. That's all it was.
That's right. Yeah, I was saying about Leona and Israel. So after they landed the solar flare, they actually backed off. They hesitated. If they'd kept going, they probably would have got a kill. They would have been very low, but they would have got the kill. So I think that their hesitation is what got Israel killed.
You cannot hesitate. Oh, and Jinx is gonna get caught out. She has.
Jeez, oh man, she is so
all
dead.
the damage coming through from the blue team. Well, there's the Cassiopeia damage at the same time.
Yep.
That build's just so interesting. I want to see how it works out. I want to see it work, but I don't know if it will. Jinx is going towards Bloodthirster. Either that or she just went Vamp Scepter early in this building. Eye Edge now.
So what's interesting is Blue got 4 people in the mid, Purple have only got 2 people in the mid. This is a perfect opportunity to go Dragon, or try to force a Dragon, try to bait it at a Dragon, and they're not taking it. So, yeah, that's really on Leona. I mean, Leona hasn't even got a sweeper yet. So that's. Oh no, so she has.
Yes,
but it's down. So they should have at least a couple of sweepers by now. I'd say.
Sweepers are very key. But actually, Cassiopeia's poise, is that a bug? Okay, that's a bug, because the poison dot symbol is still above Ezreal and Leona on my screen. But they're poked out enough that they could probably... Purple team could force this dragon, because there's 2 members that are low health on the blue team, and they cannot contest it, even if they have Solar Flare and Shadow Assault. That's the one it is. Cutthroat's Silence. Riven's actually diving in the top lane on an Aatrox that has passive.
And yeah, no, but his passive only just went up then. So what he should have realized, he probably didn't realize that his passive just went up. Because if he had pressed the advantage, like if he actually tried to do something about it, he probably could have turned it around on her in top lane.
And Purple team should be grabbing a dragon at this point.
Yeah.
They're
thinking you now, but they've got no. They haven't got any sweepers at all.
Yeah. They should have not. They hesitated at that point, and as you can see, they're figuring it out. They got the dragon, but I guess blue team's not gonna pinch them. Interesting.
Well, they could have got the dragon and then have pressed mid, or because I mean, as soon as Cho'Gath showed up to deal with Riven, they should have immediately got a dragon, and then they could have
when Talon got up there, that was they hesitated though. You have to be, you have to like ping it furiously and say, hey, we're doing dragon, all right?
Yeah. Now, this Aatrox, what he should have done, he should have triggered his ult, because he would have probably got that tower down if he'd used his ult, because the attack speed bonus he gets from it.
Yep.
It's a 40 increase. So I mean, normally you'd say, "Oh, wait to use his ult."
And Nami actually had to had to flash in the bottom lane, and they're fighting. Super Mega Death Rocket gets blocked by the Leona. Jinx
Leona's got her ult, so I don't know why.
Oh, but she missed the Solar Flare, and that's 2 kills for the Purple team in the bottom lane.
Maybe they just went up then, but she had a perfect opportunity to ult probably when she was sort of on the Flame Chompers. They were grouped up nicely. They would have got cleaned up by that Solar Flare. So again, hesitation possibly led to a death.
Feral Flare Udyr. Interesting. He doesn't even have Feral Flare yet. How many stacks does he have? He has 17 Feral Flare stacks. Oh my... I don't want to go on a Feral Flare rant, but I might have to at some point during this. If he doesn't get that thing by 25 minutes, I'm gonna just... Feral Flare is not a good item if it takes you longer than 22 minutes to get it. Especially on an Udyr. Jinx is winning the CS battle, and Riven is actually winning the battle in the top lane.
Yeah. Now, interestingly, I think probably what if Aatrox really wanted to keep fighting this, which is probably a bad idea because you got to roll,
Yep.
and that's what's going to happen. You've got to time your attacks, like time your attacks around her shield. So when she popped her shield, she didn't do anything with it. Then as soon as it comes off, you attack her and make it. That's your opportunity. So I think
1.5 seconds, I think.
Yeah. Having said that, there's over 1,000 gold difference. You know, really, you might as well let your top tower go down.
Yep, and go help your team out.
And just go help your team out. And farm, just do some deep farming because really you're not doing anything there. You could, help with other things elsewhere.
Man, there's a lot of gold that is unspent on both of these teams right now. Jinx is actually sitting on 2,300 as they get jumped on in the bottom lane. They're going to do some damage back and forth.
Leona's ult is down.
So Leona already used Solar Flare. She's going to get the Tidecolor's Blessing.
It's going to be a double kill.
Oh, this should be a double kill. Can she get the first one? Yes, and she's going to get the reset. Ezreal, is she going to be able to duel him?
Oh, the heal. Oh, it doesn't matter anyway.
The barrier.
That's good work.
Barrier.
Talent.
All the damage. And good night. Ezreal actually steals the kill from the Talon.
So this is a prime example of why vision control, vision is so important. It's like no wards protecting there. It's just completely free of wards, which is kind of weird. So if that's what you're gonna do, if you're gonna farm in a lane where the tower's down already with no wards, you can pretty much guarantee that's what's gonna happen to you every time.
Yeah. Let's see. Aatrox built a Warmox.
Yeah, probably not the best
Not
idea,
the
just
best.
because Blade of the Exile deals.
It's an
doesn't it deal it's an execute, so it's like missing health. So.
Yep. I'd say that he should have built like a Randuin's if he was going to build a Giant's Belt item. Most likely. But he did a good thing, and he built health he built tankiness in a lane that he was losing. So many times doing these, I see people who die 3 times in lane still try and finish that Blade of the Ruined King or the Hydra.
Yeah. Yep. I mean, there's better items though than Warmogs in terms of damage. You go Sunfire Cape any day of the week over that. Even a Randuin's Omen. I mean, it's probably a bit more expensive, but
yeah,
Randuin's Omen is pretty much better choice.
For sure. Castiopea's build just intrigues me. Fear enchants boots 2 of a Hextech Revolver, a Chalice of Harmony, and a Blasting Wand.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's incredible. And if he can like solo carry this game, I would be even more impressed. In the top lane, it'll be a 4v4 with this dragon since Aatrox and Riven. Actually, it'll be a 4v5.
Aatrox is coming down, which is smart. Oh, there's a fight broken out.
Solar Flare lands on 2-2. But Talon pops his ultimate to get out of there. And this
Where's Israel?
This looks bad for...
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Israel must have had some lag or something, and he started checking raids.
Yeah, he just autoed erase. That was interesting. And actually, both AD carries went Bloodthirster first this game. Living in 4-9. It's a sad thing.
I just gotta say that Blue Ridge did the smart thing, which is go immediately to Dragon after they won that fight. So
that was great. They won the fight, then they went to Blitz. It's a good choice by them. Riven's pushing down the top lane though. That was a 45.
It's gonna go down. It's on such low health.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
That's an alarming sign if you're the blue team and you lose a dragon fight when they're down a member. That's pushing the top lane. Barring any throws that could happen, this game looks to be in favor of the purple team. But you never know. Ezreal could somehow become the second incarnation of Double Lift, and Jinx could DC from the game or something like that, and Cassiopeia could turn into...
I mean, Talon's doing, like, so Riven's pretty fed, but on the upside for blue team, Talon's doing pretty well. So
Talon's doing pretty well too.
I guess that's a, you know, like, they sort of counter each other. We've yet to see Riven come into a team fight, so that will be the real test to see what happens, because I suspect that
building Triforce
Riven's just going to wreck
doesn't even have a finished Pharaoh player yet. I'm gonna rant.
Okay.
I'm gonna rant. And after the next team fight, I'll rant.
Okay, alright.
Because I don't want to start ranting and have a team fight break out, so... But I don't like it. Let's just say that.
Well, speaking of builds, so what is a more standard Cassiopeia build? Because obviously, I mean, she's got a death cap now.
I don't know. It's just weird. Like,
that was a nice solo
player.
player.
That does not look good. Here comes the Talon damage.
Wow, Talon got in there.
Tidal waves come through. Tidal waves comes through, and it's actually looking bad for it. That's just the advantage that the purple team has accrued this game.
Yep.
And he's at 26 Pharaoh Flare stacks. I don't like it because you don't have a tank on your team. You have a Cassiopeia, and especially if you have like a Riven or carry jungler in the top laner. In the top lane, and they pick up a kill onto Talon, and Riven and Ezreal are playing ring around the big red bush the big red bush. He's actually gonna flash and get out of there, but I don't like the Udyr build because you don't have a tank on your team, and if you have all these damage dealers, especially against like a Talon, once Talon and Ezreal get going, actually Riven's gonna get baited underneath the turret and get killed. But they don't have a tank. If you have Pharaoh Flare Triforce with a Hydra Black Cleaver Riven, Gunblade, I'm just gonna say Gunblade because that's the only thing that I can think of right now. And actually Jinx is gonna get caught out here a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with that.
He's kind of just standing there AFK, and he just fires the rocket right into the face of Leona. He's by the solar flare. Nice shot.
Yeah, I'm guessing there's some sort of connection issue because
I don't know. That's weird.
Yeah.
This is turning that to be an interesting fight. Just a little duel back and forth. But they don't have a tank on the. They don't have a tank on the purple team. Now that he's just building damage, and Leona gets the Zenith Blade. Just keeps the chain CC up. Great job. Nami shoots the tidal wave in the wrong direction. The tides are going out. It's a partial moon or whatever.
Yep.
It's a low tide.
Low tide. Yeah,
Riven's
I mean,
coming back for more.
Interesting. I mean, it saved Nami's life, but Nami's going for Randuin's, which I don't think is a great pickup. Nor is the boots and mobility. Just
What's
because
with the Randuin's on supports tonight? What are you guys doing over here?
I don't know. We smoke something different. I don't know. It's, we drink deep of the well of. I've never built. Well, apart from when I play Leona, I might build Randuin's, but yeah. I don't know what
Thresh. I build Randuin's, but all the other supports. No.
Yeah, not AP supports.
Not Zyra and Nami.
Well, considering how good her heal is, like the ebb and flow, once you actually get it to bounce onto a second of your teammates, it actually heals quite a bit.
Yeah.
So building AP is a really good idea on Nami.
I mean, I'm not dissing the fact that they were building Randuin's. It's just something you don't see. I mean, it's smart because you're going against teams with heavy AD champion. You're going against heavy AD teams, especially with the...
But the thing is, like, it's not going to help you much. I mean, it's not going to stop Ezreal a whole lot. It's not going to stop Talon a whole lot. I mean, obviously the base stats are good, but in terms of the actual passive, like, you might as well build a Sunfire.
You'll get the slow with the active, but...
Yeah, that's true. But it's not like this is a particularly mobile team, as Leona gets completely caught out.
Cassiopeia is just chasing
She
him
is so
down
dead.
with hero boots. Picks up the kill onto Udyr.
Yeah, see, that's why you don't build mobility boots, you build swiftness. Because right there is just, you had nowhere to go because your boots, like, they're actually faster than you.
Oh, two-shot barrage comes up. And there's the rocket.
Oh, nearly got away.
Double kills for the Jinx, and they're going to get the bubble. Into, holy cow, that chain CC. Holy molly.
And Victor picks up
the chase, and then here comes the Riven.
Wait for the execute.
Riven misses.
Oh.
No. God, this, oh my.
Don't go in there, man. Don't go in there. You're gonna die. So, yeah, boots and mobility. If you're gonna use them, they have 1 point, and that's if you're a roaming support
Or a jungler.
in the early game, or a jungler. Like,
hey, Udyr finally finishes Feral Flare.
oh,
he's got 4 stacks.
Way out of position.
Jinx is out of position. Black mobility, but here comes the Riven. There's the
nice
solar flare. He's gonna get solo, and he's gonna get. Is he gonna? No, he doesn't. He actually gets the excited. Oh, he gets out of the rupture range. But Riven's gonna die, so I guess they traded.
That's actually a good trade in their favor. I'd happily trade a support for the Fed Riven. But yeah, I mean, they get it. You will always get caught out as soon as you start taking damage. You're gonna get caught out.
Almost snipes the Jinx.
Oh, is Zizzer gonna get there?
No, he's gonna survive. There's a bug.
This is
the Bloodthirster shield on my screen. Oh, and the super
going for the dragon at this point is a really good idea.
Blue team takes down dragon. Amidst all the chaos that is this game.
Yep. And we're still. Here's me getting in my high horse about vision. There's no upgraded trinkets on either team. Oh, sorry. Nami's got an upgraded trinket. That's it. That's
I was just about to say. Nami's
should be
got a trinket upgrade.
Everybody should have their trinkets upgraded. By 30 minutes, there is no excuse why your trinket is not upgraded. It is, you know, I don't care who you're playing and what build you're going for, you should have an upgraded trinket by now.
Yeah.
You had an upgraded trinket about 10 minutes ago.
True.
At least 5 minutes. Like 15 minutes. Yeah, okay, that's fair enough. But I think it should be even earlier than that.
I see Jinx is still living in 4-9, like I was talking about earlier, because she has
Bloodthirster,
Phantom Dancer, Last Whisperer. The standard 4-9 build for every 80 carry.
Yeah. Though the Bloodthirster that's up on the PBE is actually pretty nice. It's a 10% bonus to AD.
Oh, that's not that bad.
So, yeah, it's
like a death cap passive on.
Yeah.
That's actually interesting.
Plus the shield, and it's still got the shield passive. So it's the shield passive.
You might actually start buying that on 80 carries. At this
and I think
point,
the also that
go ahead.
Sorry, I was gonna say she's also Bloodthirster. Hang on, what was it? A Bloodthirster also has like 25 seconds for it to wear down with the shield, so it actually lasts a lot longer. So yeah, it's pretty nice stuff.
Upgraded trinkets actually are
here.
very good, especially the Oracle ones. And we actually see a fight coming down in the mid lane, but I have a feeling this probably dies. Yep. Aatrox goes down. Leona gets caught by a bubble. All the damage comes out. Solar Flare comes down on 2-4, but Ezreal still has some... Oh, Ezreal already used 2-shot barrage, and he actually arcane shifts right onto the Udyr's face. Cal's gonna pick up 1, but he's gonna trade his life for it, and Jinx is gonna not, I guess.
And give everybody in the other team an assist, which is not what you really want to be doing either. So...
But they're gonna get a turret off of this, so Jinx should be able to just tank through this turret.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
I mean, in that fight, Purple had the superior positioning, especially with a big AoE knock-up slow like Tidecaller's Blessing, or not the wave, whatever it's called.
The tidal wave.
Tidal wave, that's it.
Yep.
It is not great positioning by Blue. They should have just backed off and got some more ward coverage. I mean, they had no wards in that brush, so.
Both buffs being picked up by.
And also, if I'm gonna harp on about Vision, neither supports have an upgraded. They've still got the blue sightstone, having
Which
the
is
ruby
fine.
sightstone.
I mean, now's about the time that you want to upgrade to ruby sightstone.
You reckon? Okay.
Yeah, Asterishan, my co-caster for NA, he always rants about ruby sightstone whenever somebody gets it, and I mean, it's all right. It's still, you get wards and such, but.
See, I reckon the extra ward is invaluable. I reckon it's. I don't know how people can go on this long without having extra wards.
I don't go back frequent enough to have just a regular sightstone work for me.
Okay. No, it's probably.
I don't like the fact that there's only 2 sweepers in this game, though.
Yeah. And Leona hasn't even upgraded her sweepers yet.
Yeah. Upgraded sweepers are so good. I don't know. And I also want to see a scrying orb on one of these 80 carries, since they both have global ultis. Scrying orb. Come on.
I mean, in terms of how it should be played, I mean, there's only one. There's one stealth ward in the Baron pit, then there's the blue vision ward. It's not very good coverage of Baron. I mean, I would be looking to have more than that, and that's why you need the pink totems, because then you can place them, especially if you're blue team, you can place them in really good spots, so that makes it very hard to.
Oh, and he gets Flash Bear Stance stun. But Solar Flare is going to come out, and they're going to chain some CC down on the Udyr, and Ezreal's going to walk out of the fight, then walk back into the fight. Aatrox gets his passive popped wherever he is. Oh, and he goes down.
Totally caught out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. God, why am I listening to classical music when I'm tired? This is a horrible idea. Black Cleaver picked up by Talon. I would prefer a Youmuu's in this situation, but Black Cleaver does hit pretty hard, so. And Black Cleaver makes you hit so hard, so.
I mean, actually, probably not a bad in this situation, because the only person who's got like a really decent armor item is Nami, and she's pretty squishy anyway.
Yeah.
So, I mean, Black Cleaver, from what I understand, works better on lower armor targets, and there's currently a whole bunch of them, so it's probably better than something like Last Whisper. Nice flash by there.
Solar Flare. Talon doesn't get slow. He's actually not going to pick up the kill on the Udyr. That's not going to be enough. Solar Flare comes out.
Wow.
On a couple.
Cassiopeia with a great AoE stun.
Cassiopeia is just going to clean people these fights.
See, the problem here is that the purple team are chasing. Don't chase him. There's no point. You might as well just.
You cannot chase the blue team. Oh.
Like, had you actually grouped up and pushed, you would already be taking their tower. You'd already be onto their inhibitor, and that's much more important than, you know, the however many gold you would have got from killing Cho'Gath.
That was an inhibitor. Instead, you just chase down the Cho'Gath who's sitting at the race. And they're gonna kill the Aatrox. Maybe.
Yep.
Oh. Look at all those face of the mountain stacks. Is that a bug?
Must be.
Holy cow. All the face.
So they managed to get the inhibit anyway, but still, like, I think, you know, in that case, you probably, you know, you could just do more. I mean, the main thing about making the most of the opportunities is you can do more. So whatever you get, like, you know, they would maybe either be on the second inhibitor by now. Like, it's. Yeah.
Yeah.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
And there's Dragon, Baron. I mean, heck, they probably could have Baroned even.
They could have got the. They could have. It would have been risky, but they could have been. They could have Baroned an inhibitor than Baron. But Udyr is going to try and 2v1 or 1v2. But now he's just gonna run for his life.
And their rocket
Wow,
sails
this is
into
right.
thin air.
The king has slain the dragon.
Keeping the distractions going. Cho'Gath's gonna do
Now-
a quick nom nom.
I mean, basically, if Purple Team is so far ahead, I would be trying to bait on Baron, and I'd try to, especially now that the mid lane, so push mid lane up to the river, and then
do
go
that
do
at this
Baron. And even better, do Baron when they know you are doing Baron, because then it's going to drag them away. It's going to allow the mid lane to push up further, and you're going to win a team fight. Like there's no, it was almost. I mean, yeah, it's like 14,000 gold. The chances of them beating you. I mean, heck, now Riven's got her a guardian angel. The chances of them winning a team fight is very slim.
Oh yeah.
So now you want to basically hammer them into the ground, try and catch them out.
Yeah, a Baron bait might not be the worst thing in the world right now, but
Getting
You never
Navigating's going to get caught out. Oh, she got caught out.
do you guys have Baron throws in the OCE region? Oh, that's a nice petrifying gaze, but Ezreal's actually going to pick up a double kill in this situation.
For a while, he was named Bazza.
Baza?
Yeah, Bazza and Dazza. And when I do live tweeting, I quite often refer to them as that because I think it's too funny. Bazza and Dazza being like quintessential Australian sorts of names.
Yeah. So do you have any Basil throws over here?
Yeah. Well, we actually have a team Dignitas, and they've definitely thrown at Baron a couple
Well,
of
I
times.
mean, it's in the name. It's Dignitas,
Yeah.
so...
Yeah. So,
Udir's going hard in the paint right now, trying to pick up these kills. Or at least be a distraction.
see, yeah, right now they should be really trying to get another lane down. I mean, the bottom, they've actually got a fair bit of pushing to do.
They really
Though, I
don't
mean, I
have
guess
a
they
lane to
could-
push. I mean, the top lane's shoving in blue team's favor, and the bottom lane is at the inner turret, so... It would take a while
I mean,
to get the shove going. They need to,
Yep.
What they really need to do is they need to get those waves shoved out, and they need to start thinking and getting Baron vision control, because there are 5 wards on the entire map. Unless there's 2 at Baron that I can't see. Yep, there's 2 at Baron. So there's 6 wards on the entire map. They need more vision. Especially if you have 4 sweeper, or if you have 4 wards, ward totems still at 40 minutes, use them.
Yeah.
Whenever they get off cooldown, just throw them down.
Well, I think that's probably what they're doing, but because they're not upgraded, it's not actually it's not helping that much. So,
And there's actually 3 vision totems now. 3 pink wards, so people are listening to what we're saying
well, on one team,
on one team.
Oh, the
Well,
other
I mean,
team's got a
no,
upgraded pink.
Ezreal's got one, and
yep, good, makes me happy.
apparently Blue Wolf says that game was fun. So apparently it's over. Don't spoil it for us, because we want to know. I have a feeling I know who wins this game, but
I mean, really, at this stage, if people get one good fight, it's all
yeah,
over.
one good fight in this game is over with. But you never know at the point. Actually,
Never know.
a nice Rupture Solar Flare combo into all the Talon damage would turn around.
Maybe. I'm not sure. I mean, just Riven alone does so much crazy
Oh,
damage,
yeah.
and yeah,
But if they catch Cass, Jinx, and Nami with a Solar Flare,
Oh, yeah,
Rupture,
yeah, that's true.
Talon
That's
damage combo, this team is fairly squishy. Udir's starting to actually build tank. He's got a Frozen Heart, but he's like the only one that has survivability. No, this is the last game because I've casted 3. We've casted our 3 games already, and I'm tired. But Pig's coming out onto Baron. Purple team looks like they are going to just clear the vision and then start it up. Yep.
yeah, that's what they should be doing.
He's just throwing down
I mean-
the minigun.
It goes so quickly. I mean,
Here comes Talon.
trying to come
Purple
in,
team
but
gets it. Oh, that's a nice combo with the Rupture and the Solar Flare. But Riven's the only one that went down in that fight. Everyone else is still pretty high health. They're going to chase down. This looks like it is going to be game for the purple team.
yep.
Udyr is going to get the chase going onto the Ezreal. Flash over from Ez. They're just going to chase into their base.
Wow, so much damage from Jinx. Those crits.
Blue team's inhibitor
Yeah,
Big
blue
wave,
team
yeah.
probably should not have contested that Baron.
No.
That was a horrible call on their part to go contest that. But Aatrox and Leona are going to have their final stand, and I don't think it's going to be enough. Doesn't look like it's going to be enough. And that is going to be the game for the purple team. Have fun.
Yeah.
That was fun. Well played by the
That's
both
good.
by the two teams. And on that note,
That'd be it.
week 1 of Oceanic Battle Arena. It's been a blast casting with you guys, and especially to my co-caster, Carrot Colossus.
It's been great being with you, Badger.
It's been a good time, man, actually.
Yeah.
So fun. Alright,
Well,
next
looking
week,
forward to next week.
Next week, Thursday at 7 p.m. Australian Western Standard Time, or 9 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time. Or is it summertime? Well, it's not summertime
East-
because you guys are in winter.
Winter.
Seasons and time changes, OP. Alright.
Yep.
On that note, follow us on Twitter at GeForce Podcast, at OzLOL Podcast, and then at Carrot Colossus and at Badger Senpai. Anything else you'd like to say? Shoutouts?
No, I just want to shout outs to everybody who played, especially the guys who are part of sort of the ongoing Oslo crew, so Tribal and Cerise and all those guys. And yeah, just really thanks for everybody for joining in, and it's going to be good next week.
Thanks, everyone. We'll see you next Thursday.
Peace.